Ahogy mindenkinek, Ryder vagyok, és ez a 9. Dragon Age epizód. A mai epizódban keményen tovább fogunk nyomulni. Itt van Stan. Érdekesnek tűnik Stan. Te ki vagy? Levin Driden. Akar valami. Mindegy. Ott lenne valahol Morrigan. Nagyon gondolkozok azon, hogy Alistair Morrigan Stan, hogy talán Stannek kellene adni a... nem így akartam. Karakterlap. Talán Stannek kellene adni a kardot. Illetve a buzogányt, fákját, nem, fákját. A kalapácsot. A nagy kalapácsot. Erő, ügyesség, akaraterő. Mivel ő nagyon-nagyon erős. És Alistair, hát már Alistair is. Mondjuk. Ja. Oké, szóval. Alistair. Te miért nem használsz inkább egy kamerás hosszú kardot, amit eddig is használtál, illetve pedig mellé egy bum templárius pajst. Így bizony, illetve Stan neked egy kalapácsot. Oké. És akkor hagyjunk is tovább. Erről ennyit, szia Totálpista. És végre már beindult rendesen a játék olyan értelemben, hogy Morrigan, fuck yeah. Yes, oké. Szóval olyan értelemben, hogy látjátok, most már mehetünk mindenfele. Azt tanácsolták, hogy menjünk Redcliffebe. Nem vagyok benne biztos, ez mi? Denerim. Fejlegelvás, hogy... Oké. Redcliffe falu. What? A third road is more treacherous than... Szerintem ez DLC tartalom, amit nem nagyon fogunk érinteni. Tehát akkor menjünk Redcliffe faluba. Visszamehetnénk Flementhez. Nem tudom minek, de inkább ne. A tündékhez most nem akarok menni. Bocsánat, elfek, ezeket elfek. És... egyefene menjünk Redcliffebe. És hasz nélkül elkezdtük Redcliffebe. Nagyszerű. Amit még el szeretnék nektek mondani, az az, hogy rájöttem valamire, ami nagyon fontos lesz. Ugyebár az játék kurvára hosszú. Viszont mindenképp...
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Oké, mi a gond?
Well,
mi a gond,
let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know E09 exactly?
Miért? Ő az apád?
No, I'm not his son. I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. E09 took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father...
Zsír!
Which made Kaelin my...
Has, Alistair! Oké. Igen, legnagyobb fattyú.
Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible.
Oké, minden fasza.
I'm sorry.
Legkirályabb vagy. Oké.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. E09 eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Tudtad, mi van veled?
But I think it's more likely that she feared the rumors might be true. I can't blame her for that. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do.
Fucking Alistair.
The Jarl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually he just stopped coming.
De te trónörökös vagy ember, hallod?
I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's
De
fine
csináld
by
meg!
me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Jarl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard, oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Ezt te kezdted, Alistair. Oké. Hogy parancsolod?
Lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know.
Oké. Szóval azt találtam ki, hogy... Hey, Alistair-től pluszokat kaptam. Azt találtam ki, hogy annak ellenére, hogy ez a játék nagyon-nagyon hosszú, azt fogjuk csinálni, hogy amint eljön a szeptember, jön a Dark Souls második évadja. És ha eljött a Dark Souls második évadja, akkor közben kinevezünk egy napot, amikor minden nap Dragon Age-et fogunk, ha addig nem fejezzük be. Tehát ez így tuti. Most keresem azt a elvzsökér. Oké, nem ezt akartam, de oké, semmi gond, jó van. Szerintem te akarsz tőlünk valamit. Tomás! Ha!
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
Arra Lémonhoz jöttem.
Oh. Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
Mi van?
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Jarl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, our Lehman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Ha nem megyek veled, akkor sokat kell gyalogolni?
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Jarl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Miért mit mondod?
That Loghain pulled out his own men in order to save them. that Kaelin risked the entire nation's safety in the name of glory. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Okay,
there are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
Stan?
Yet helping these humans does nothing of the sort.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Vagy igen, jók az oldal mellé, de akkor is segítünk az embernek.
Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Okay.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Köszi, veled is. Alistair plusz, Stan mínusz nagyon, Morrigan. Oké, imádkozzatok, szia. Imádkozzatok nyugodtan. Gyermek. Kéknél saját. Milicista, ide állok eléd. Ide álltok eléd. Nem lősz! Lőjél! Legyél bátor! Lőjél! Kecik.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you?
You're the Grey Warden.
They all died with the king.
Rosszul
So you
hallottam.
say, a damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference.
That much is clear.
We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Oké, legyen hited, jó ember!
I hope you're right. I really do. Anyhow,
most tudja, hogy hívjuk
here,
engem.
and they tell me you're in charge.
Igen? Oké, folytasd.
Let's hope we see morning.
Ja, hogy carry on, oké. Murdoch. Most Murdoch-kal még kell beszéljünk.
Something you need?
Igen. Mi az emberek harci kedve?
What you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
Hogyan
We
segíthetünk?
need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Oké, meglátom, mit tettek.
If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Hát, mit tudom én? Oké, ezt a kő pajzsot, páncélt, akármit most azonnal kapcsoljuk ki. Káptalom, Caitlin háza, világtérkép, ja igen. Kovács, oké. Látom a rútot. Halágyok én. Nagyszerű. Na most, kedves Kovács.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. They've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Beszélnünk kell
Who
velük.
is that? What do you want? I've been through enough. Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go.
Azd. Csak beszélni akarok vele, légy szív.
Be gone, stranger.
A kovácsra van szükségem.
The smithy is closed, the forge is cold, you've come to the wrong place.
De ideges vagy. A milíciának kellene.
Well, if Murdoch wants more weapons, you can give him the same answer I did. He can make them himself.
Megölhetjük ezt a csávót.
My accent here says you won't. Just you try it, Luther. Be good, I said. Don't you try to come in here.
Léci. Niga? Nem játszok veled.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
Nem azért jöttem, ember.
Then talk then.
Jézus Isten. Miért zárkoztál, mi a baj?
Is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Figyelj. Megmentem a lányodat,
do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
Nem éljük túl az éjszakát, hogyha nem csinálod meg azokat a kibaszott fegyvereket. És mi ezt a szükség?
I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
Köszönöm.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Szavamat adom.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Igen!
Not keep.
Let's hope not.
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm going to get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll
sok dolgod van, és ne baszogassalak? Vagy ha kell valami, akkor baszogassalak. Milyen hamar kihozom a valaki. Ja, bocsi, nem. Beszéljünk az üzletről. Igen! Beszélgessünk a karrierről. Mind a kettőt, oké. Jó. Ezeket is mind mehet el. Szerintem ezeket is nyugodtan most még így játék elején. A lágyokért ezeket nem. 3 darab tört mind mehet el a picsába. 4. Ezek ugyanolyanok. Ja nem, bocsi. 6,6. Oké, akkor szilfa izé megy el. Jó, lássuk, neked mit van. Az a lényeg, neked mit van. Pallos. Az 2 közes. Igen? Hosszú kard. Ügyesebbik kéz. Most ez jó ellisztelnek, vagy nem? Vegyük meg a pallost, illetve vegyük meg a hosszú kardot, illetve vegyünk még... adjunk el. Ezt-azt még. Jó lenne valami komoly izéket vásárolni, komoly... Várjunk csak. Komoly páncélzatot. Lánckesztyű. Le van szarva. Nyomuljunk tovább. Hogy megyünk ki? Falu? Jó, az nem működik, oké. Jól van, nagyszerű. Akkor jól van, tudom, hogy Morrigan meg Stan nem helyeslik.
Looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
Király! Nem csak készen
We'll
állunk.
do our best. We'll fight until we can't fight anymore, however long that is.
Oké, még el kell menjek Sir
Find him and his
Pathhez.
men at the mill by the bridge to the north. Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Megfogjuk, ne aggódjatok. Oké. Hol van az a malom viszont? Lássuk csak. Oké, ott valamerre. Gondolom itt át.
I am
Ma'am?
led to understand that the Canary have their own mages as well. Is this so?
You would not understand.
Not understand? Is it mental capacity that you believe I lack? Or are you worried I will sympathize with my so-called brethren?
Take your pick.
Is that supposed to make me angry?
It means I find myself wishing that your people held proper, civilized attitudes towards magic.
That is a rather hostile thing to say.
And yet you continue speaking. Astonishing.
Oké, akkor nem erre kell menni. Jó van, kicsit el vagyunk itt veszve, de ez semmi gond. Megoldjuk hamarosan. Miért nincsen be egy Tomb Raider-szerű? Ilyen túlélő ösztönös, tudjátok. Tudjátok, miről beszélek. Oké. Oké, megvan, haladunk. Hé. Még le a nap.
Were you really in that cage for 20 days?
It might have been closer to 30. I stopped counting after a while.
What did you do? I mean, 20 days is a long time to sit in one place and do nothing.
On good days, I posed riddles to the passers-by, offering them treasures in exchange for correct answers.
Really?
No.
Ah, too bad. That's got serious potential.
Oké, Sir Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Bantegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Nem. Stefan,
As you
please.
wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle. Or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Okay.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Folytassatok, ahogy eddig.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Most mondtam, hogy úgy... Most mondtam neked, hogy úgy hív, hogy Stefan. Erre fel pedig Grey Warden. Oké. Akkor beszéljünk a... nősténnyel. Aki nem tudom a nevét, és már el is fejtettem, hogy... mi a neve, illetve hogy mi a... foglalkozás. Lőj meg! Nagyon közel volt, de majdnem. Oké. Jó. Ja, ti imádkoztatok itt az előbb. Oké. Hanna.
And a mage, I see. Yet you still defend our home in its darkest hour. We are grateful.
Megvannak a saját okaim.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
Várjunk csak. Ne csak engem állj meg, hanem az egész bandát. Sir Pertnek, bocsánat.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
De ha azt hiszik, hogy segíteni fog...
I cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but these men need to find confidence on their own. I simply won't lie to them. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Bot. Jó van akkor. Most hogyha miattad elveszítjük a küldetést, akkor az a te sarad lesz, asszony. Oké. Murdoch.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. Right.
Mindjárt jövök.
Let's hope we see morning.
Nem Murdoch, bocsánat, hanem a sefu. Fent, igaz? Bezony. Bezony. Láttok ezt a kis halk háttérzenét? Nekem tetszik. Kicsit nagyon kis icike-picike halk, de nekem tetszik. Remélem az egen az látszik a videóban, mert ha nem...
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Szentvédelmen szükséget.
The revered mother. Has she offered anything?
Azt nem segíteni nektek.
I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts. We shall fight on, nevertheless.
Oké, bevárom az éjjelt.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
Nem. Nyomassuk.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.